We did not draw a top deck king, but we did.
All right, so all we have to do is win, and packs are good for... Well, and he also has to win.
Would we like to mulligan? Yes. We only got one land.
Bullshit.
We got 2 land.
And
Something we
two
can
drops?
play.
Sure.
We are on the draw. And really for the entire game, we only need to draw 1 more land. No. We need a couple more than that, but...
But we got a little while before it's an issue.
Yep. 2 cards before we would really want one. And since Ambush Viper can come out as a... I mean, I don't know if there's any advantage to casting it.
I guess if he had a green-white haste creature...
Right.
I don't think there are any.
And we didn't get there. I think since he has not played anything...
Attacking for the hot Ambush Viper on Ambush Viper action.
Right.
Or if we're really unlucky, Village Bellringer.
Right. But with
But
Death
we'd still
Touch,
kill him.
yeah, he'd still die. Okay.
Lumberknot.
I'm not a huge fan of him having that, but at least we got another land. Okay. I would have preferred to play it. At this point, attacking, I would be willing to trade with a Lumberknot. And
Jump in the way with our Village Bellringer?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
I kind of wanted to Elder Cather just so we'd have 2 to attack next turn, but I think the Bellringer will give us a chance. Oh, is this set up correctly? Please be. Good.
Uh-oh. Ding dong.
Yes.
Hey, that worked pretty well. I like that.
Yep.
That was good stuff.
That's exactly what we wanted we wanted that to happen. Okay. We could
Have a Cynthian Priest and travel preparations?
you mean the Pilgrim?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the program.
Yep.
Apologies.
That's what I was thinking. We can either travel preparations and that, or we can Cather. But if we Pilgrim, then we can Spectral.
Yep.
So that is the better play. I'm going to go ahead and travel preparations to start with. And attack in. See whether we can get this 5 in, or whether he's going to...
Quit? Rage quit?
Well, I was going to say Village Bellringer, but at least now he's out of range of dying to the Village Bellringer.
Yep. Rage quit? I like rage quit.
It's
it's
always
a
a
good
possibility. And what could this guy have that he...
Can't cast?
Yeah, he has 5 cards in hand.
Well, he's also playing red and blue. It's that same guy that we went up against last time.
Okay. Shufflegeist.
The Dave Chappelle guy.
That presents a little bit more of a challenge. What I don't like is if we travel preparations, we can't cast the Spectral Rider, but he's playing white, so we could cast that and the Elder Cather. We could make both of those out of range of this
that
guy.
thing? Sure.
That's probably a play. It also, if he doesn't block, gets 7 more damage dealt. Which is
Not bad at all.
Yeah, not insignificant.
Travel Preparations is pretty boss.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like much, but it's pretty boss.
And I wonder if he has, like...
Moment of heroism?
Yeah.
Up. He's a hero, damn it!
He is.
But he still dies.
Right. He gains life, which is the downside, and we can't cast our Sleuth, which is also a downside. But guess what? That's right. And now this guy is a 3/6, is actually kind of a badass.
He's pretty buff. Well, he's finally got 15 lands, so he can finally cast everything that he has.
So here comes...
But we have nothing flying.
Ice Catcher's Rig.
Wow. Didn't he have enough mana to cast that last turn when Morbidity had kicked in? Or is it sorcery? It's a sorcery.
It's a sorcery, yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I think we...
You have the sound of someone who has shenanigans up their sleeve, John.
I think we attack with everyone.
Okay.
We either attack with everyone or we attack with the Bellringer and the Cather only.
Okay.
I think he'll block the Cather.
Okay.
I think if we attack with the Pilgrim, he might block the Pilgrim.
I think there's a good chance, because there's...
But if we attack with these two, give his bonus there, and then cast the Woodland Sleuth to bring back the Cather anyway.
I like it. We'll destroy his will to live.
Yep.
Perfect.
Give him an old damned if you do, damned if you don't choice. And he chooses to let him live.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, do we put out the Sleuth? Do we put out the Spectre? Or do we wait until he attacks with the Geist Catcher's Rig and rebuke it?
I don't think he'll attack, because I don't think he has the advantage at this point.
Okay.
So I think we put out the Spectral Rider. Intimidate can be blocked by an artifact creature. But we're okay with him killing one of our creatures, because we have the Sleuth ready to go.
Sure.
And we're just trying to get enough out there. Well, now there's finally a creature you can tap with that guy. That guy's not real good against our deck.
Hey, what do you know? He didn't attack.
And at this point, I think we attack with the Pilgrim. We have the second Plains, so we don't really need the Pilgrim.
Sure.
So I'm in favor of the all-out attack.
You're volleying in.
So whatever he does, we're bringing back a creature.
I suppose we could have done both the Cloistered Youth and the Woodland Sleuth if we kept him up.
Right. But by doing this, we'll have something die. And I think we bring back the Ambush Viper.
All right.
Kind of like that, because then... because it's at random. Never mind.
Right.
And I should have tapped the Plains, so I'd have a green up
To cast him.
Yep. Oh well. I think we're still in pretty good shape.
You apparently agree.
And we were a couple cards away from Bonds of Faith, which would shut down his Geist Catcher's Rig, and we'd be swinging in. Now that was the only artifact, so we probably don't overreact and put in a Naturalize.
I agree.
If in the next game
we did not see a huge number of flyers, we saw a couple.
Right.
We did not see a huge number of enchantments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we saw any.
Yeah. I think our deck is very effective against his deck.
Yeah.
I think his... Well, we don't know.
We'll see. We'll see the next round.
Yeah. I think his had to be slower than he thought it was going to be.
What the hell?
Yeah. We will mulligan. And we won't mulligan.
Huh. I guess we saw a 2-drop in the first one.
Yeah, I think it was nearly all 2-drops in the first one.
But only one land.
And even we don't draw a 2-drop.
Well, I guess we don't have to draw a 2-drop now.
Yeah.
We have to draw one now.
Now, yep.
Yeah, like that. I'd take that.
As would I.
That's technically a 2-drop. Not what we were looking for.
That does not count. Lots of you bastards.
You screwed us again. I don't know how exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was you.
But there is a good chance that because we don't have a 2-drop, that next turn we'll be killing his unruly mob.
Sure, because we can drop one of our plentiful village bell ringers in his way.
Yep. Then he might moment of heroism in response.
Which will get him some life and will save his creature, but won't kill ours.
Right. He knew it was coming. Or at least I think he did. He kind of... You never know if they really hesitated or whether they just, clicked and something didn't happen. Are you faking the moment of heroism or trying to make me second guess my plan? Because I'm blocking him either way.
Because it won't kill our dude.
Right. You're welcome to save your guy and gain 3 life, yeah.
Okay. Well done, sir. We still have a village barrel ringer.
And we...
There's no reason to attack because he can block.
Right.
I guess we could moment of heroism
to kill his priest,
but
his priest
is less useful against our deck.
Yeah, we just don't have humans. I am tempted to put out a sleuth just to
have another creature.
Yeah, to build our board state a little bit so that next turn we could travel preparations if we want.
Okay. Would have been nice if something died, and we'd have anything in the graveyard.
Now, I probably should have attacked with him just because...
He might have just let it through.
Yeah, what do we have to lose?
Sure. Like, but what if he has a moment of heroism? Because that's the way it happened to me.
Okay. So
I hate that guy!
I do too. One of my most hated cards in the set.
Hey, that's our idea.
Yep. Okay, so here, I think I am going to attack with Village Bellringer.
Okay.
To try to...
I can't imagine blocking.
Get him to block, which, yeah, he won't. And then the question becomes, do I want to cast my Village Bellringer now and travel preparations this turn? Or do I want to wait, see whether or not he's pumped up his unruly mob, because I can double block on the mob? That's probably what I want to do.
Okay.
If he pumps it up with travel preparations, then I guess we still cast it and we're just not killing this creature. But he didn't pump it up. And it's beginning of combat. It's too late, buddy. What you gonna do?
Hey, he came in. Wish we had one more planes.
Yes.
Then I jump in front of that stupid guy and...
Yep, and get back our woodland sleuth.
Yep.
Who, when he entered play, would... Well, we have nothing in our graveyard.
Yeah. But still.
Okay, there we go. That's the surprise that we wanted. So we travel preparation these two guys.
So now he's never going to attack with them.
We're going to attack in.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to ambush Viper to kill that guy.
Oh. Nice.
At least that's my plan. And actually we have 3 up. So, because we've played Village Bellringer
He'll be like, oh, there's no way they have another one.
He's going to question it. It's fun having creatures with flash.
Yeah.
Oh, and he what I'm going to say is wasted his travel preparation.
He's wasting it.
Give us back our sleuth.
Yay!
And our ambush viper.
Yay!
Oh, that is awesome!
Rage quit! Do it!
I'm just wondering whether I'll ever play any deck but this. God, that's so good. So good. Okay. We could travel preparations again and get in for 8 this turn and have both of those be...
And still have enough to do the ambush viper in response.
Right. Or we could have... Well, I don't think we're going to be casting that this turn, so we might as well do this. Those guys as 3/6s are just very tough to handle. Great blockers, great on the attack. He won't be attacking, or at least I don't believe he'll be attacking with his guy. But he may try to block, and at that point we could moment of heroism to kill his priest and get through. And who knows, maybe I'm wrong? No, I'm not wrong. Doodly bob.
That's unbelievable. Just volume with everything, right?
Yeah. Now, if we're feeling lucky, we can moment of heroism for the win. Because we're at 3, 6, 8. That would give us 9, 10.
Do you see any reason not to?
If he has a rebuke, then he would kill one of our creatures.
Yeah, but wouldn't he do that at this point to one of our Bellringers anyway?
Right. He probably would have done it already if he had it. So, we go for it. Go for the win. Yep.
There we go.
Yes. All right. We had the Bonds of Faith, which wasn't going to do us a whole lot of good against his team and our priest. I mean, it was a mirror match.
Yep.
But
hey, look at all those planes.
I think we were a little bit better side of the mirror. Oh, and Top Deck King. Come on, buddy. He's down 1-0.
You can take Llewellyn. I know you can.
Gotta get there.
Go on, over the top! Go over the top!
Oh, that has got to be my favorite Stallone movie
Really?
of all time. Well, no, Rambo 2. because
We
it was
watched
filmed
a
in
lot of Rambo.
soft focus. The most questionable choice, I think, of all the 80s action films. Really? Soft focus?
Well, they wanted to make him look younger.
Well, yeah. And it had that effect.
And the movie itself was a pretty soft focus on what exactly it was about, so maybe it was a thematic choice.
I think you are giving.
Oh,
if
man.
we want to call it a direct.
Remember the point where he like takes the slug out of a bullet and pours gunpowder into his wound and then cauterizes it? Or is that 3?
That's Rambo 3.
Oh. He would have fucking died!
Yep, it explodes.
Yeah, not because because one, it wouldn't cauterize the wound. 2, it caused massive gangrene.
For most men, that is true.
But for Rambo, it just makes him stronger.
Yeah, you're talking about John J. Rambo. He can survive anything.
Well, it does seem to be the case. I have to
Yes.
admit.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen new Rambo movie yet, have we?
I've seen it, and actually, our father just saw it. He was talking about it at Christmas that he just saw it. It's. I think I'm in a different place than I was when
I think the movie is probably also in a different place.
Rambo 2. What? Well, and it is in a different place. They definitely went with a more graphic violence to it. Because the thing that I kind of love about Rambo 2 is that it's essentially a cartoon.
Yeah, yeah.
Anytime you have a guy who's firing a pistol and runs back and fires again and runs back because he's pulling back his bow, and then you shoot him. You know, it's an exploding head arrows and...
Well, just the explosive arrows in general.
Yes. And very much like Kill Bill. I love Kill Bill because it's so ridiculously violent that it's not violent.
Sure, it crosses over into cartoonish super violence.
Right.
Sure.
And that I'm okay with. This is more like
just gory
and kind of sad. Like
I can't believe this old man is still trying this shit.
Right. And I think the people, the actors who are getting killed in this situation, this probably happened to some real life people in the past month in one of these countries, and that's just a little sad.
Sure.
So, I don't know.
It just didn't float your boat.
No, it definitely did not float my boat. It was a letdown. The other problem with it, I went to it in theaters.
That was your first mistake.
We did a
Our theater sucks. Give us money.
We did a Rambo movie marathon.
Okay,
so
sure.
We watched all of them, then we went to the 4th one in theaters. We went to it late at night because of that, like the 9 o'clock showing, and there was someone who had their not yet school-age child, like under 5-year-old child at this.
This seems like a mistake to me.
The kid was crying, and they didn't leave the theater with the kid.
Why would you take someone to...
It was just like a horrible, horrible experience. We wanted to, it's not child abuse technically, but we wanted to report this person. Like, there's something very wrong with a 3 or 4-year-old.
Remember when we went to Sin City?
Yes.
And they had, there was a 7 and an 8-year-old sitting 2 rows in front of us? And it's like, why would you bring them here?
No, I know.
Get a babysitter, you bum!
Yeah, it totally is.
It's like, are they huge fans of the comic? And if so, why are you letting them read the comic?
But come on, it's from the director of Spy Kids.
Yeah, well, alright then. I guess that's a reason.
Oh, yeah. Stupid people.
Yeah.
Stupid people. And they're probably our viewers. So, if you took your kid to the new Rambo film,
shame.
Stop coming to our site.
Shame on you.
I mean you, Bob.
Oh, man. Elaine would just stare at the screen blankly the entire time. You're like, I don't get it.
Yep. But she's already pretty desensitized to violence.
I'm not upset by this.
No.
You seem upset that I'm not upset by this.
But I'm not going to give you a reaction.
You have to understand that Bob's daughter is like a little Bob. like she can't really talk yet, but you know when she can, she's going to be like really, really sardonic.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
she has smirks and looks
it reminds me of Bob. So it's just like, you're stupid. That's
very judgmental.
Yeah, she looks at you and she's just like, I can't talk. I still wet myself, and you're the stupid one.
Yep, and I believe her.
So,
okay, well we're gonna stop talking.
Oh, it's still going.
And hopefully, with any luck,
Top Deck King. What the hell are you doing over there?
Yeah, I believe he's recording.
Oh, sweet.
So, if nothing else...
So we'll be able to see the horrible slaughter that is occurring over there.
And probably because he's recording, and because he's recording for our site, he probably had worse monoscrew than we did.
Wow.
Which we had to mulligan both games, but...
And we totally smoked the guy anyway.
Yeah.
So, which one do you think is playing blue? Top Deck King or Llewellyn or both?
I think Top Deck King is.
I think there's a very good chance they both are.
Yeah.
Because anytime a game goes this long in this format, someone's playing blue.
Yep.
Because it is the slowest fucking color in the set.
It really does drag games out.
It's just like, you're sitting there just like... Boo! It's, Rosewater Mark.
You tend to win. We have had great success playing blue-white. But yeah, the games just last forever.
Freaking ever. Whereas with green-white, you just run over and step on your opponent's neck, apparently.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And it worked well.
Yeah.
Who knew that building... Oh, good. You tied it up.
1-1. All right.
Who knew building a deck based completely around 2 and 3 drops?
Yeah.
We might need to start doing that every time. Like, assume that we're not going to get more than 2 land. Run 17, but assume we're not going to see more than 2 of them.
Sure.
Maybe 3, and just build our entire deck so that we can play it anyway. That might be the secret
to us actually doing
to draft beer success. At least for Bob. Bob needs to do that.
Oh no, Bob should build a constructed deck that consists of nothing but 1 and 2 drops. And maybe he even runs 15 land. Not less than that, because otherwise he'll get mono hose with, he can play a mono deck with only 1 drops and get mono hose.
Yeah, he'd find a way. That's why we don't love Bob, but that's why he was at our family Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Pity. Okay, well,
yeah, we certainly prattled on long enough.
And we'll be
we're rooting for
Top Deck
TDK